You know what really makes me sad is that most Christians, is the saddest part, including most people in Obama land, formerly America, and the world, live in denial. The only people that live in denial should be Egypt. No one else. I'm not talking about the river denial. I'm talking about denial of common sense, denial of the facts as they are around us. I've shown you guys for the last 7 years that one Barack Hussein Obama has been in the White House, the future Antichrist, that he has been number one as in the top 10 lists as the most powerful man on the planet. And I think on one occasion he was number 2 behind Putin. But no one else is there. Where's Tsipras been, your Antichrist candidate? Where has Erdogan been? Where have the British princes been? Where have any of your insane Antichrist of candidates been? They haven't been anywhere because they don't match Scripture. You pull things off the top of your head and you try to shadow a tiny passage of the Bible without going to the hardcore 19, 20, 21 Scripture that show exactly who the future Antichrist is. Well, now, for the first time, just came out hot off the press, they have a top 50 most powerful people. I love it that they did people, not just men. They include the ladies, because there's some powerful ladies on that list as well. Oprah was on there. Merkel from Germany was on there. A couple other ladies. But they had 50 now instead of 10, so they had a huge, broad spectrum. Guess who is not on there? None of the candidates I just mentioned of your favorite Antichrist candidates couldn't even make the top 50. Guess who the most powerful person on the planet is? And it wasn't even a close number 2. Barack Hussein Obama. They took into account every single aspect of their life, of their leadership, everything that they have, the power, the juice they have. The same guy that so many Christians say is a pawn, and say is a patsy for the NWO, and say is clueless, and say is just totally dumb. You guys are so blind, man. It takes pure genius, as I've said so many times, it takes pure genius for someone to purposely ruin everything, to purposely bring his hope and change that he says he's going to bring, to purposely fundamentally transform America in the most terrible ways possible and get away with it without going to jail, without being impeached. That is pure genius. Number 2, by the way, if you're interested, was China's leader. Number 3 was Vladimir Putin. He dropped a spot. China's leader bumped up a spot. And the Pope was number 7, the future false prophet. So you keep believing what you want to believe. You keep believing that Obama is whoever. You keep trying to throw in your little guys. You know, what cracks me up is people want to pick one of the British princes, or Tsipras especially, because he looks like the guy who was the Antichrist on the Omen movie. Christians are just so daffy, man. They're just so blind as bats. They're clueless. They have the spiritual discernment of an empty, rotted peanut nutshell. It just makes me just sad to see how clueless people are. Go to the 21 Scripture. If you can't find them, message me. I've got them all. They match one person and one person only. His name is Barack Hussein Obama. And when you're left, and see, I don't care, as I said so many times, I don't care who the future Antichrist is, because I'm going to be in heaven soon, either raptured or dead, harpazoed, called away, whatever you want to call it. I'll be out of here. And most of you out there, most Christians, are going to be left behind to deal with Barack Hussein Obama when he becomes Satan incarnate, to deal with Pope Francis when he becomes Satan incarnate, and Satan himself, the unholy Trinity. You're going to deal with them, my friends, and woe, woe, woe unto you. You're going to wish you'd listened to this Bible-thumping, holy roller Jesus freak named Paul Kidd that you laughed and mocked and made fun of, and tried to take me off my point, off my message, off my sermons, off my out there reaping the harvest, sharing the good news of Jesus Christ. And God will deal with all of you at His time. He'll deal with everybody. Everyone has a choice. That's the beauty, that God gave us all free will. We're not robots. We can decide what's true and not true. A watchman's job is to warn you. Then your blood is no longer on my hands. It's on your own heads. So here's the bottom line. If you've never been saved, you're backsliding. I've got a prayer in the box below the video title. And 6 vital next steps, most important thing you can ever do in your life if you're unsaved or a backslider. Pray that prayer. Do those steps now, because no one's guaranteed even the next minute or second in their life. Also in that box, my Tribulation Survival Guide video. It tells you how to get saved, what to expect A to Z in the tribulation. If you'd like me to pray for you for anything, contact me and I will. True Christians, keep witnessing and praying. That's all we can do. We're seed planters. Witness, pray, walk away, and let God do all the work. But look up, my Christian friends. Our redemption draweth nigh. we fly soon. Have a blessed day and take care of yourselves. Bye.